Solo Leveling is like Demon Slayer. It is carried entirely by its animation. You cannot look at me dead in my eyes and tell me that self-insert leveling is better than One Piece. I haven't even finished One Piece. I'm not even close. But even off the couple hundred episodes I have seen of One Piece, I can tell you One Piece clears every single category with the exception of maybe animation. And we don't even know how that's going to look once it gets redone. Here is an objective thing about Solo Leveling. It runs the numbers point by point. It does nothing story-wise that is special. Its side cast has aura, but that's about it. You got, of course, the marketable Beru. You got the GOAT Igris, who, let's be real, if we want to talk about the story, Son Jong-woo should have never cleared Igris. The only reason he won that fight was because the plot needed him to win. And if you actually watch the demon fights, whenever he goes to the demon castle and watches his health bar, it makes no sense whatsoever how he is surviving some of these attacks. And to think back in the Igris fight when he was like, man, if I take one hit, I'm done. That man got roller coastered through the whole fighting arena as Igris was playing with him. And you're telling me that he survived all those hits from a red named enemy, and then he just gets a couple lucky shots on Igris, which equates to basically just a critical. And once we get into the story of Solo Leveling, you're going to find out a little bit later why the story kind of falls apart and the stakes really aren't that high. Because when I finished Solo Leveling, when I closed that book, I was like, meh. Because it almost turns the whole series into a chosen hero type of story. As somebody who makes their own mangas in a dark fantasy world, y'all know that there's one thing that pisses me off in a story, and that's the chosen hero. And of course, no spoilers, but if you know what the word Shadow Monarch means, you know exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Look, I'm all about getting on the hate train to hate on some series when it's justified, but yeah, neither of these series really deserve hate. They do good in their own respective things, but let's be fair. One Piece does a lot of things better story-wise than Solo Leveling could ever hope to do. There's a reason it's got a spinoff called Sister Leveling. But for all your One Piece haters and lovers out there, I do have an announcement. Starting next week, I'm going to read One Piece for the first time while Indy rereads the series again. So I'm going to let you know whether I think One Piece is a hot piece of trash or if it actually lives up to something. But in the meantime, go ahead and grab a copy of my mangas, The Devil's Deal and The Night of Slaughter, because I tell you, if you hate chosen hero stories, you're going to love these commoner stories.